gotta go.
My
My
salsa class.
I got 10 minutes.
My bachata.
10 minutes before I go to class. My bachata class.
How'd you even find that class, dude?
It's that club I went with Karen once.
Where's it at?
In Alhambra.
Hmm.
Alhambra.
I don't even know.
Yeah, it was a club that we went, and it was bachata, salsa. But it was classes, so I initially did it because I wanted to surprise her to do with classes.
Oh, cool.
And then, yeah, but then we ended up just going, and then we liked it, and then we took Jessica and Alejandra once, and then, yeah, and that was it. And I knew about the classes there because I knew they were doing classes because that's the first reason I looked into it. And I was like, fuck it, dude, I'm gonna go because I already know this place, I already know where to park, I already know the vibe, and I already know the place. Basically, so I already know the venue, everything. So I'm a little bit more confident with going there. Yeah.
Was it packed?
It got packed. Yeah. It got packed, really packed on Friday.
Like for the class or just in general for the club?
For the class for bachata was really packed. It was like maybe 100.
Is it a lot of like Latinos too? Or?
Oh, to a lot of Asians. Maybe I'd say 15% Asians, 1% like blacks. So it was a little bit. No, they probably weren't blacks. They're probably Latinos.
Yeah,
they're Latinos. They're Latinos.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was about like 75%, no 85% fucking Latinos, and then 50% Asians. Oh no, there was a lot of whites too. Yeah, because they danced with a lot of white people.
Did they get down? Like they know how to dance?
Oh, dude, this one like dyke.
That's what I fucking
legit, dude.
Oh,
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, dude.
Two girls at once.
Yeah, dude. But it was just, oh man, I couldn't do it. I'm telling you, after a while, like after the big ballers came out, like.
Well, it's your first day.
Yeah.
Are you gonna keep going?
Yeah, I want to keep going.
Hell yeah,
I definitely want to, because it just gave me like this, like, imagine like if I can be just that confident where I can just go dance, and dance with you, and then it's because I was looking at one guy who's like around my age, and he was just getting all the women, and he wasn't even talking to the girls. He was just like dancing. He was doing his thing, and I was like, oh my, and that's why I know, like, you don't even really come to hit on girls. You come here just to dance. You just want to dance because of the love for the music. And then I saw him like fucking dancing with everyone. They went bachata. He was just dancing, and he wouldn't even talk to them. No one was really talking to each other. So that's how I realized that, oh, okay, like if I get that good, I can just be that confident where I just, I'm like, fuck it, like no girls make me nervous. And he was like up on some of the girls, like nothing. I'm like, damn, I wonder if these girls like drop their panties for him and shit.
Yeah, probably.
But he would stop, and he would just, and then like it was just so many people were so good in just doing that, and everyone was just like, it's like every time I saw someone ask a girl, they always said yes. Like there was not once that I seen someone say no. It's because I think it's a dance studio.
Dude, exactly. It's not a club, you know.
Yeah, and that's why I think I like the vibe, because remember I told you it's not like another club where everyone's just drunk and they're like, don't look at my girl, like, why are you looking at my girl, or just being stupid.
Yeah,
it was just a complete different vibe, dude, and I liked it, dude.
That's really cool, dude. I'm happy for you, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Did you tell your therapist about that shit too?
About the what?
Going to the club?
No, dude, it's not on, right?
Yeah, it's gonna turn on randomly. I don't know when, but I could edit it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude. Yeah, flying. You have it right now.
Nice.
Dude, my therapist, I feel like The Sopranos, dog. Like, my therapist.
You seen The Sopranos?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Dude, she's fucking 32 years old. She's pretty. And so, at first it was hard because I was like, oh, she's pretty. But then I had to tell once I opened up, I just overlooked that already.
I love you.
I love you. Taking off my clothes like in the stream. Like, she's like, what the fuck? And, she started laughing at me, dude.
What?
She laughed. Dude, I told her everything that happened, and I told her, oh man, I don't know if it's thanks to like, my family, my brother-in-law, my mother-in-law who gave me the support. Not only that, but it was the therapy that I've been taking that allowed me to leave my wife. And she's like, she started laughing, dude. She cracked up. I swear, I'm not even joking. She started laughing, and then I looked at her. Her name. I'm like, are you laughing at me? And she was fucking cracking up. She was trying to hold her smile. She was laughing, dude, and her eyes were getting red. She's like, I'm sorry that I'm laughing. It's just, and I'm like, it's fine. I just can't go on my story, but I wasn't looking at her because I was like,
yeah.
I was still telling my story.
You had to lay down?
No.
Or just like this?
Like this. She's like right in front of me. She's behind her desk, and I'm just sitting down on a little love handle.
Love handle? Like this?
No, on a little love couch. I think that's what you call them. So.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, dude, so that was cool. That she laughed at me.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, dude, so it's cool. I like it. I like it. And you know what I thought about therapy? They don't really do anything. All they do is just listen to your problems. Yeah. That's it. And then I would imagine that they would tell you like, oh, well, it's true, right? Because they're just trying to pull all that. They're trying to get all that from the unconscious things that are in your head that you don't really know about that are bothering you out, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. And so, and yeah, because she'll be like, "Hey, how did that make you feel that she did that?" And I'm like, I was fucking mad, you know, because that's not right, and blah blah blah. And then, but at the end, I was like, man, they don't really do shit, dude. But it's cool. It just allows you to have someone, or feel that you have someone that you
Sometimes
that listens.
sometimes that's what you need.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like sometimes people hear but they don't listen.
Huh?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
Is this like a theater? I gotta. What's up, Mom?
It is your mom. Dude, do they know?
No, dude.
No.
They haven't asked. They didn't even know she's there. I don't know if I told you. I don't really have much of a communication like that with them, dude.
Yeah, I remember you told me, dude.
Yeah, there's no real coming. And I was talking to your mom about it. I don't know if you know my history as well.
With your mom?
Yeah.
Or like with your family in general?
Well, my family in general. I was actually raised by my grandmother and my grandfather.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Your grandma and your grandpa?
Yeah,
You were
I
raised
was-
by your grandma and your grandpa?
Yeah, yeah. So
Have I ever met them?
No, they're dead. They passed away already.
How old were you?
So check this out. So, but I don't want to say my parents weren't ever involved. They lived here, and then about a block up on the same property I lived with my grandparents,
Mm-hmm.
and I slept there. And so, I don't know. I'll say about 6 years old when my parents had moved out here to LA. So I lived with my grandparents, and one day they're like, "Let's go visit your parents." I'm like, "Let's go check out LA." And I remember, North Hollywood, not LA, North Hollywood. But you know, everything's known
Yeah,
as
LA
Los
County.
Angeles.
I kind of as LA, dude.
Yeah.
Even the Valley, you know, I say LA.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when I think of LA, I think of like nasty.
Like Los Angeles,
Skid
like
Road. I
fucking
think of fucking
bums and
nasty. You know, just gross.
Pee on the street.
Dude,
Yeah.
I do all the time. And then and so, dude, one of my memories is being up there, and I just remember going down the elevator, dude. And I remember my grandfather fucking crying, bawling, and I asked him like, "What's wrong?" And he's like, he didn't want to say anything. And I'm like, "What's wrong?" And then I remember, I remember my grandma, my memory, but I remember my dad like just like quiet, and then I saw my grandpa fucking cry, and then I remember them getting into the car, and my dad held me, and then and then they told me that I was gonna stay with him, and I was like, "Fuck that, I'm not gonna stay." I'm like, and I was telling, I remember screaming, "You guys, these are my parents. You guys are my parents," and then they're like, "Sorry," and then they're fucking crying, and then in my head and my memory, all I remember is just them just driving off, dude. Driving up, and then I could see them fucking crying, and then I was fucking crying, dude.
What
I
the
think
fuck?
was, like,
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, so I was like 6, 7 years old.
Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy. That's sad.
Yeah, dude. So
How come?
so the story goes, you know, my grandparents used to tell me one story, and then my parents now tell me a different story, about why my grandparents kept me. My grandparents wanted money from the state.
I have a question though.
Go
Was
ahead.
it just you,
Just
or
me.
was it your brothers and your sister too?
Just me. It was
Just
me.
you?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
So the story goes, and they both tell me this part of the story. At least this part is the same. Is that so when I was young, dude, when I was like I don't know, a year, maybe younger, I don't remember the dates. They told me that I had passed away, that I stopped breathing, and that my parents were crying, and that they have given up. And so what my grandparents did is they grabbed me. I think they ran to a street, got a car. Someone picked us up, and then went straight to the hospital. At the hospital, they're saying they were able to bring me back to life, and so they brought me back to life. And since then, what I've heard is that my grandparents have always held this grudge against his daughter, my parents.
Yeah.
So my grandparents have held a grudge for not trying everything they could to keep me, or to keep me alive.
Yeah.
Not trying enough. That they gave up. And so they started, my grandparents just, I guess, made them feel so guilty for doing that. And as part of it, they kind of like said, we're going to raise him because you know what, you guys gave him up, and just I think they just felt guilt. It's not that they don't love me, dude, because dude, my dad loves me, dude. Like he kisses me, you know. He's just loving. I think that's where I got the loving part from.
Do you think he also feels kind of guilty?
Oh yeah.
That's why he kind of like he wants to show more love.
Yeah, I think so, dude, for sure. And yeah, I think I'm one of the ones he shows the most love to. Like he's always kissing me, you know.
Yeah.
And my mom now too. My mom was like always like grabbing my balls. It's like, oh, my big balls. Yeah. It's a joke, but she fucking does
Damn.
that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Mom.
Oh, mom.
Mom. And yeah, dude. So I see it now, and I never judge them. I never judge them for anything. I never looked back, like, because I don't know the life they lived.
Yeah.
I don't know what they actually went through at all. So who am I to be judging? They were always involved in my life. They lived down there. I was always like going down there, messing around with my brothers and sisters. But I would go with my grandma, live with my grandma, shower with my grandma's. My grandma would get me ready, all that stuff. So that's at least what's in my memory. So yeah. So then, fast forward a few years, 6, 7 years later, is when they did that. You know, my parents moved out here, and then and that's what happened. I fucking ended up just staying one time, and then never went back with my grandparents and just stayed with my parents. So I think that has a lot to do with the communication I have with my parents.
Yeah.
I think it was just, it's distorted, or maybe I didn't feel, yeah. So I'll stop there, and I kind of want to come back to what my therapist actually said too. My therapist said
About that?
yeah.
Oh.
So she said that might be the reason why you're why you're codependent on people. Might be the reason you've always been with someone to someone. There might be a correlation there because you might have some kind of abandonment issues that you haven't dealt with. And I was like, fuck. I'm like, you're right. Yeah, and I mean,
It makes sense, dude.
eh,
That's traumatizing, man.
yeah, and I mean, there's stuff that only Karen knows. That happened to me is that when I was a kid growing up, dude. That obviously I don't feel comfortable talking about, but
Yeah.
there's things that happened to me. So I think one day I'll be open enough to talk about
Of course,
everything
dude.
that happened.
It's all about healing, you know?
Yeah,
That's the
dude.
key, dude.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Honestly, that's what therapy is.
Yeah.
I feel like honestly, dude, I tell everybody, 'cause I know a lot of people that I've talked to, like coworkers and everything that like have therapists, you know, and they talk and, cause dude, we all grow up with trauma, you know, something that I told my mom, cause she
Yeah.
doesn't like to admit it because probably because she feels that guilt, you know,
Yeah,
because,
yeah,
but I'm like, everybody, dude, their parents, like our parents
yeah.
fucked us up in some type of way.
But what's stopping you from changing your mindset? What's stopping you from being like, yeah, we all get fucked up shit.
Mhm.
Some of it, you don't know everyone's story, but a lot of people, everyone has trauma, like you said. But
That
you know,
doesn't excuse you from like doing the same cycle. You
or
get
your
me?
behavior. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, exactly, dude. So,
Yeah.
So what is it? What is it that you can't look within? You can't accept it? You haven't accepted your trauma? Maybe that's what it is. You haven't accepted
Yeah,
it
dude,
yet?
I think it's hard. I think that's why people like sometimes they like to drink or do a lot of drugs because they want to like numb that shit, you know, like
Yeah. But why be afraid?
yeah, dude.
Like,
I feel like it's a stigma, dude, honestly, society.
yeah.
A lot of society like puts that shit in your head where it's like you have to deal with shit on your own or that's not real or you're not a man, you're not, you know, like living up to the standards of humanity, you know.
Right.
And I feel like it's slowly, dude, it's changing.
Yeah, which is good because
Yeah, hell yeah.
when you think about like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, how we used to view rape victims.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it had a bad stigma behind it, right? It
Yep.
was like, oh shit, they were raped, you know. So I think it's kind of like that, and you're right. It's changing now because
Yeah.
now it's like you see all these rape victims are coming out
Yeah.
in the public. Like that's fucked up. You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
You should
dude.
get your ass in trouble. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So yeah, you're right. I think it is changing for the good, for the better.
Yeah, because
And
I remember once, like, I think I heard a story about, like, Jim Morrison from The Doors.
Mhm.
Like, towards the end of his life, like, he was very depressed, dude. You know, like, he was drinking. Like, he was very, like, gone, dude. He stopped taking care of himself. You know, he stopped. But back then, there was no such thing as, like, depression and shit like that, you know? But nowadays, we see that and we see, like, oh, those are the symptoms of, like, he's going through depression and he needs help.
Yeah.
But there was no resources back then for that type of help. You
Yeah.
get me? And back then, it wasn't, like how it's talked about now. You know, I'm pretty sure if it was back then, like the things that are the resources now, it probably would have helped them out, you know. But there was no such thing as rehab. There was no such thing as like therapists and shit like that. You know,
Yeah.
it was hard, dude. Like it was bad.
Like okay, I want to bring up a point. Like you said earlier, there was a correlation between people who become addicted to drugs because they can't accept the past, right? So do you think people who are addicted to drugs are addicted to it because they're trying to hide something that they can't accept?
Yeah, I feel like
Or do you think the drug is just a strong drug that'll addict anyone?
I feel like it's a little bit of both, dude. I feel like because I feel like what drugs does to you, it gives you that satisfaction, you know, like that happiness, and I feel like that's what people try to search for. But I don't know, man. I feel like you shouldn't be dependent on it. You know, like, you shouldn't be dependent on drugs to make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some cases where people have to, like, they're fucked mentally, you know, or some shit. They need to take drugs. You get me? But not the type of drugs that we're talking about, like
Post-traumatic
yeah,
disorder people.
exactly.
Like, okay.
I think there's certain like special cases. It's different, but I do feel like you shouldn't be relying on drugs because you are kind of numbing that. You don't want to face that demon. You get me? You don't want to face that like that dark shadow in you. You know, like, and you're trying to block it off and put it behind you.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to. Fuck is I was gonna say something about like Inside Out too, but I don't want to burn it out.
Why? I've seen it.
everybody, what the fuck?
Who cares, man?
Yeah, dude. No, what I was gonna say.
You get sued.
Imagine. Well, it just I feel like it's very important, like how
You get sued by anger.
Imagine, dude, by Pixar and shit.
No, like the little creature anger.
Nah, dude. I just feel like honestly, it's a lot of, especially in Latino culture, it's we are taught to push shit in the back. You know, like don't fucking think about that. Be a fucking man. Don't you know, it's gonna be strong. You know, like and shit like that, dude. But
you're right, and it like in the Latino culture, yeah. Not only that, but even like you said the men's side, but imagine the women's side too, because we have a friend that we know her story, and they told her, "Oh, your husband's cheating on you, but be with him anyways because you guys get married, you guys can't break up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you need to be the woman at home."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is fucked up.
It is
like,
fucked up, dude.
Yeah, dude, that is fucked up. That's the whole mindset.
Yeah.
Thinking, and then
it is, man. It is, and I don't. That's why I feel like glad that we're living in a kind of time where we can talk about shit like that, or women are able to stand up for themselves too.
Yeah.
And be independent, you know, like not be dependent on men, you know, or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, like going back to therapy, dude. I honestly, like, I want to do that shit, you know, like, cause I feel like it's very healthy, you know, and I've talked to my partner about it, you know, and it's just something that like, I think it's healthy as fuck.
Today's sponsor, men's menstrual cycles.
For real, yo, dude, like, it's something that I feel like everybody should, like, somehow just vent, dude, you know, like, even...
Dude, not only that, but, just like everything else, is getting a lot easier to get access to mental health, like you're saying, and we're talking about, is you can find that platform online now.
Yeah,
BetterHelp, dude,
yo,
online.
Yeah.
Any doctor, anytime.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could even go based on insurances and price ranges. I think you might. I'm not sure. I never really fucked with it. Another sponsor.
I know.
Help Better.
That's another thing I was gonna ask you, dude. Like money wise, like, does your insurance cover that?
My insurance covers
okay.
it. Yeah.
Is it through Kaiser?
Yeah, it's through Kaiser.
Okay.
I have a copay, obviously, but yeah, it's covered.
Cause I have Kaiser too. I kind of want to do that.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah, like I'm gonna start doing that, dude. Because I feel like it's very healthy.
Dude, it's fucking.
And honestly, it's better. Like it's. That's what sucks, dude. Is like there's just such a like negative like stigma on like therapy. You know, like, oh, that means you're fucking depressed, or that means you're crazy. You know, that means shit like that. But honestly, it's all for your own betterment. You know, like betterment of understanding yourself, understanding your emotions.
Well, who's the one saying that? The past generation is the one that got that in their head because they weren't able to access that at their time. Like you're saying, Jim Morrison wasn't able to. You're right. He's like our grandparents' age, right? He's 70. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how old he is, but yeah, dude. Like you're saying, is they weren't exposed to it, so for them it's like off the wall kind of shit.
Fuck that. You don't need that shit. You know, like
take some
just
LSD.
Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, and they're just like, hey, but honestly, dude, LSD did help me out a lot.
Who?
LSD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, microdosing. I heard it's a positive thing. Well, that's microdose. No, that's shrooms, right? Can you microdose on LSD as well?
Yeah, you can microdose on LSD. Okay. But it just, I don't know, dude. It gave me that extra boost. I feel like I was always headed towards that direction, but taking acid kind of like put me into that perspective. Like I feel like I was always gonna get to that level.
Well, what is the level you're talking about, or what is this perspective
just
you want to be at?
Like being self-confident, you know, like, or being like knowing that I'm in the path that I need to be, you know, like, or being a better person, you know, like trying to be better and stop the arrogance or stop the ego, you know, or stop being so egotistical, you know, like only caring about myself, or learning how to like.
I'm assuming that's a human trait.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
Learning how to like go, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like you don't need the drugs to take you there, but I feel like sometimes there's something that's blocking there, you know, like that's, and people can go to therapy, people can go meditate, you know, people can take different things to get
Right.
to that extra step, and that's something that I told my
But
brother.
it's just a funner ride with Alex.
Yeah, you know, it's what I feel like LSD just throws you in there and just like boom, you know, like
Yeah.
it kind of makes you. It's like, have you taken edibles, dude? Like, you know, like when it hits you like really bad and it gives you a bad trip.
Like Portobello?
Imagine you fucking dying.
Yes.
Like,
I was gonna say it has fungus, but it is a fungus.
yeah,
Um,
like edibles, like weed edibles.
I have. I've taken the drinks.
Have you had a bad trip?
I have not.
No.
I have not.
Yeah, because I've met a lot of people that have bad trips. Not myself, I've had.
Oh, hold on, let's take one of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, dude. Let me drink this. But I don't have a bottle opener.
I got one.
Yeah, dude. I just feel like honestly, bad trips.
Drew that for me, dude.
Oh, that's nice. It was really nice. What the fuck?
No. So it's an outline, and then you draw everything in. But then the little fucking shit, what she drew right there. That's what she's like, because we clown each other, dude.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then she always tells me, you ever been to 7-Eleven? I'm like, why? Like, because it's your people's. Yeah, she told me shit like that, dude. And then I'm like, oh, okay.
That's funny.
I'm like, oh, do you know what chocolate chips are? She's like, yeah. I'm like, well, you have them scattered all over your face. And you got a big one right there. That's a little big mall.
That's funny, dude. Cheers, man.
Cheers,
Thanks for the
dude.
beer.
Dude.
Oh, shit, it's frozen. Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, as well.
Mm. It's a block.
It's an icy. You got a straw, dude? Can I
God
get a straw?
damn. This is the, what is it?
Sapporo.
It's a, what is it? Filipino
Yeah.
beer?
No, Japanese.
Japanese beer.
Mhm. Japanese.
Damn, that's good. I like it.
I like it when I eat ramen, dude. Like, we should go eat ramen, dude.
I don't like ramen. For real, dude. It gave me heartburn. I'm like,
You can get it without spicy.
no, but I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is.
Pork?
I think so.
It's pork,
I think, dude, I love bacon, but I don't like pork. I don't know what it is. Yeah, dude.
I give it to one of my family members. I'm like, here, you eat it.
The pork?
The pork.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't like pork. I went to Fogo de Chao. Have you heard of it? It's like the Brazilian steakhouse.
Well, that's why it's Brazilian.
But you know, it's supposed to be like the high end like meats and all that shit because they come around with meats and they give you like the best pieces.
The
and all.
line, dude. The line.
it's
dude.
a rat.
Dude, I went to Outback's and it's not even Australian.
Dude, I went to Outback. That shit was.
I thought they were gonna be like, "Hey, mate, I brought this white.
Yeah, I wish.
Can I help you?
I know.
Hey,
dude.
sugar.
It's some old dude.
He's
It's
old
a
dude.
guy.
Hey, honey.
Yeah, dude.
But
I don't like pork, dude. It's just something about it makes me feel nasty.
Maybe you're meant to be Muslim, dude. I don't know.
Maybe. I was thinking about Muslim for a
You got the
while.
whole Muslim look going on.
That's what I feel too. My friend tells me.
Yeah.
No, I like the whole Muslim theory, or the whole ideal. Some of them.
Yeah, you know me. When it comes to religion and like politics, I don't get into it because I don't really know much about it because I care none of it. It means nothing to me, you know. So I really don't know what is the theory behind.
Well, it's just different like belief systems, you know, and I feel like a lot of people have misinterpretations of what actually like Islam is about. Because I remember like reading like Malcolm X's autobiography and him talking about Islam, and which honestly, dude, like I don't like religion, you know, but there's some that I do respect, like how devoted they are, and I feel like some Muslim and Islam people, they're actually dedicated to the religion. Nothing compared to like Christians over here who are so hypocritical and only when it's convenient towards them. Like they actually fucking look at them, dude. They're willing to like kill themselves for their God, you know, like, and that's the level of devotion.
That's the one where you'll have like 99 virgins or something.
It's like 72 virgins. But yeah, dude, there's just some things, like I said, the whole eating pork thing. Like I can see that, you know, because pigs are very like smart, dude, you know, and I feel guilty. I don't know what it is, dude. I don't like the taste, and also just thinking about like it's a pig. It's just, I don't know.
Grosses you out.
Yeah, dude. It's just, I don't know. And I've tried, dude, because I love meat. You get me?
Yeah.
I'm not a vegetarian at all or vegan. Like fuck that.
I mean, I think we use like certain organs. Don't we use their heart? compatible with ours.
Didn't
If
they
I'm
have a
mistaken.
transplant, like
I think I'm
a
not
heart
tripping,
transplant or
and
some
I
shit like that?
so,
But I think he just died
what
or
I'm saying is
something.
like they're very like, how can I say, kind of. I get it. They're kind of humane. In a
Yeah,
way,
dude.
you know. But I like bacon, dog. I'm
I
not gonna lie.
love
I
bacon,
love
dude.
bacon.
I love bacon.
I, lo-
That's why I can't ever stop.
I
Like,
love me some fucking fried babe. So
yeah,
yeah, I
dude.
do, dude.
I love bacon,
Dude, have
man.
you ever tried the salad from what's that place? That Cuban spot right there in Burbank.
Portals?
Portals, yeah. They have this rustic chopped salad.
Mm-mm. It's
One of
good.
the best salads I've ever had, dude. And
What is it? Is it pork or what?
It's yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, it's bacon. But I'm gonna spit you on game on barbecue. All right, so get barbecue strips, right? And then do you fry them or do you air fry them?
What?
Barbecue bacon. Do you bacon?
No, I grill it on the pan.
Oh, okay. Same thing. Okay, so do this. Next time, grill it on the pan, right? And then take it off a little bit, and then put brown sugar on there, and then put it in the oven for like I don't know 5 minutes. And then when you come out, it's like salty and sweet. It's fucking bomb, dude. Try it out, dude. Try it out. Can you picture brown sugar, dude?
Hell yeah.
And then salty. Oh God, it's so good. Dude. Oh,
That sounds good.
God. I got the idea from Portals. That's why.
That's what they do, or what?
No, it just has that texture, and it's got like some kind of spice behind it. I think they put like pepper in there too. So it's like a sweet, salty, and like spicy. It's bomb, dude. It's bomb, dude.
Damn, that sounds good.
I get salads now, dude, and there's a spot called it's right there in NoHo West, that new plaza that they opened up right in front of the homeless encampment.
I think I know which one it is.
I think it's so fucking stupid that the city allowed them to open up an encampment in front of a mall where teens are going to be going, where you have businesses where you're going to have a lot of customers going, and you're going to have all these fucking drug fucking addicts, these fiends. They're going to try to make easy money, rob people.
People with mental disorders.
People with mental disorders. Yeah.
Yeah,
dude,
that's risky.
I can't talk about that because I work for them. Keep blowing my face.
I helped the encampment. I built that shit, dude.
It's all fraud. There's
money laundering.
$10 million plus missing that we can't account for.
Fuck, imagine.
Taxpayer money.
Damn, dude.
It is what it is.
Yeah.